Welcome to part 2 of this PYQ discussion series. In the last video, we have discussed the PYQs of Polity from 2021 prelims. Now we are going to discuss the Polity questions from year 2022. So now moving to the first question, it is talking about the constitutional amendment. Now, constitutional amendment is mentioned in the part 20 in Indian Constitution. Article 368 talks about it. Now, read the statement 1. A bill amending the constitution requires a prior recommendation of President of India. This is not correct. When a constitutional amendment bill is presented to the President of India, it is obligatory for the President to give his or her assent. This is true. But this was not originally the part of constitution. It was added by the 24th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1971. A constitutional amendment bill must be passed by both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha by a special majority, and there is no provision for joint sitting. This is correct, and this is also correct. Constitutional amendment bill is passed by a special majority of members present and voting. Hence, the answer will be option B. That is 2 and 3 are correct. Now, moving on to the next question. The Constitution of India classifies the ministers into 4 ranks. That is cabinet minister, minister of state with independent charge, minister of state, and deputy minister. This is not correct. Why? Because the Constitution of India does not classify it. Instead, the Article 74 mentions that Council of Minister to be headed by Prime Minister. It does not classify the ministers. It is mentioned in the rules and procedures of Lok Sabha. So now option 2. The total number of ministers in the union government, including the prime minister, shall not exceed 15% of total members of Lok Sabha. This is also correct. This is added by 91st Constitutional Amendment Act 2003. So this 15% includes the prime minister. Remember this. Answer will be option B. That is 2 only. Now moving on to the next question, which is asking about the exclusive powers of Lok Sabha. To ratify the declaration of emergency? No. Rajya Sabha can do this also. To pass a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers? This is correct. This is the exclusive power of Lok Sabha. Option third, to impeach the president? No. This can also be passed in Rajya Sabha. So answer to this question will be option B. Now look at the exclusive power of Lok Sabha. That is, first one is passing of no confidence motion. Second is declaration, passing a resolution for removal of national emergency can be passed by Lok Sabha only. Money bill is presented in Lok Sabha only. Removal of special demand for grants are discussed in Lok Sabha only. Adjournment motion, censor motions, these are also the exclusive powers of Lok Sabha. Now, tell me in the comment section what are the exclusive powers of Rajya Sabha. Now, moving on to the next question, which is talking about the anti-defection law in India. So, it is added by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1985. Statement 1. The law specifies that a nominated legislator cannot join any political party within 6 months of being appointed to the House. This is not correct. Why? Because a nominated member has to join a political party within the 6 months, and if he fails to do so, then after the 6 month anti-defection will apply to him. Now the next option is the law does not provide any time frame within which the presiding officer has to decide. So this is correct. There is no time frame. Answer will be 2 only. Now the next question is talking about Attorney General of India. Attorney General of India and Solicitor General of India are the only officers of government who are allowed to participate in the meetings of parliament. This is not correct. Why? Because they are not the only officers who can participate in the meetings of parliament. According to the Constitution of India, Attorney General of India submits his resignation when the government appoints him, resigns. So this is also not correct because it is not mandatory. Generally, he resigns. So article in which Attorney General is mentioned, it is Article 76. He works on the pleasure of the President. Answer to this question will be option D, that is neither one nor two. Next question is talking about the writs. So option 1 is mandamus will not lie against a private organization unless it is entrusted with a public duty. This is correct. Mandamus will not lie against a company even though it may be a government company. So this is also correct. Any public minded person can be petitioner to move the court to obtain a writ of quo warranto. It is also correct. All these options are correct. Moving to the next question, which is talking about the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission launched in 2021. Private and public hospital must adopt it. It is not a compulsion. It is optional. As it aims to achieve universal health coverage, every citizen of India should be a part of it. No, it has specific criteria. It has seamless portability across the country. Hence, only third option is correct. Now, moving on to the next question, which is talking about the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. As per the rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha, the election of Deputy Speaker shall be held on such a date as the Speaker may fix. This is correct. There is a mandatory provision that a election of candidate as Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha shall be from. So, it is not a mandatory provision. It is a convention. The deputy speaker has the same power as the speaker when presiding over the sitting of house, and no appeal lies against his ruling. This is also correct. The well established parliamentary practice regarding the appointment of deputy speaker, that motion is moved by speaker and duly seconded by prime minister. So this is not correct. Motion can be moved by any member of parliament and it can be seconded by any third member of parliament. So answer to this question will be option A, that is 1 and 3 are correct. Now the next question, if a particular area is brought under the fifth schedule of the Constitution of India, which one of the following statements best reflects the consequences of it? So this would prevent the transfer of land of tribal people to non-tribal people. This is correct, that it restricts the transfer of tribal land. Second, this would create a local self-governing body in that area. So this is not correct because the areas in the fifth schedule will have a tribal advisory council, which is advisory in nature, while the six schedule areas have autonomous district councils. So option A is correct. Now moving to the last question. With reference to India, consider the following statement. Government law officers and legal firms are recognized as advocates, but corporate lawyers and patent attorneys are excluded from recognition as advocates. So this is not correct because everyone having a law degree is recognized as advocate. Bar Council has the power to lay down the rules and regulation relating to legal education and recognition of law colleges. So this is correct. Bar Council has that authority according to the Advocates Rule 1960. Now look at this topic and prepare it very carefully. Speaker and deputy speakers, because the deputy speaker has not been appointed from a long time, and the recently proposal for removal of Lok Sabha speaker is also there in news, and there is talk about the removal of CEC also in the newspapers. So keep this in mind and remember these procedures. This is all for the video. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.